Yo, welcome back to the Heatin podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Listen, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like button, rate, follow if you guys haven't already. But thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode. Listen, if you're on Spotify, you can't see it, but if you're on YouTube, you can definitely see that we are we're in some costumes today, and that's because it's a Halloween episode. I realized that episode's coming out on Monday, which is Halloween, so we thought we'd dress up. Actually, this is Max's regular clothes, so
yeah, just
we were recording on a Sunday.
Pull something out the closet, you know.
He just got back from work.
Well, actually, I had church this morning. So
honestly, bro, I think you need church because Max was dying all week. So last episode, I was sick as hell.
Let the record state, if I do sound different, that I'm getting over. I don't even know. It's not really a sickness, bro.
Because at first I was like, oh, he got the same cold as me, and then there was a point in time where I was like, I don't know. He was bedridden. Like, it was bad at one.
I'm good now. All right.
Yeah, you sound good. Well, you...
No, I don't think I sound good. I mean, I feel like I sound terrible.
Little nasally, but...
A little bit. But we're good now. I live, you know.
I was going to say, you... And I think you got it worse than me, so that's why I feel bad. I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Like, I gave you a sickness and you feel worse.
Man, bro, I'm coronavirus 23, bro.
But, yeah, we are back. We are... Listen, I'm gonna get into it. So, I'm dressed as Ratatouille, right? I'm dressed as a chef. This is gonna get cold. And so when I went out to party this weekend, and you were sick, obviously, so you couldn't come with us, unfortunately. Yeah, so
I tried, but you know.
I know it wasn't happening, bro. The day we went out to party was the day he was like stuck.
Well, the very first words Martin says to me is, "Damn, Max, you look like death."
And he wasn't wrong,
I didn't even think I looked that bad. I was like, "Damn,
you looked terrible, bro. Like you looked pale. Like you had no skin tone."
Stuff.
It was bad. It was bad. But so me and my cousin went out to party that week or that day, and we're at ASU. All the Halloween parties are popping always, so it's always a good time. But something that was a little weird that I'm happy because my costume was a hit. Like a lot of people did like my costume, right? And I guess I'll show it to the camera because they didn't see it. And again, if you're on Spotify, you can't see it. But I am rocking, you know, like it's the.
I just don't understand how that ties into the costume.
The reason, I'll say this, by the way, I don't have it right now, but usually I had a spatula back there, right? For some reason, people kept flicking the spatula. And at some point it was funny, and the next day it started hurting because like they were starting to pull back pretty hard, and it just slaps the straight back.
I feel like that's what it was meant to do.
But you know, I thought so too. But then like some people started getting a little too aggressive, and I'm like, okay, this is
what you expect.
We're going so, but it was cool. I mean, it was funny. But there came a point in time where people just started gripping my cheeks. And I know you're gonna think I'm kidding.
I can't attest to this.
You can't.
I
you
can't
were sick. But my cousin knows. I'm not sure where sexual harassment. I'm not sure.
Everyone's got a different level,
where
right?
the line is drawn. But and again, like I was cool with it. Obviously, it's not that big of a deal. But I was just thinking about it, and I was like, so because my ass is out. Because I'm wearing these stupid spandex.
Let's flip the script. I mean, that's
saying.
Like saying when girls wear something revealing and you're like, well, why is it my fault for looking?
I was a little confused. Obviously, there's double standards, and we don't have equality, bro. Like, let's be real.
Well, bro, you don't pull up in stewy boxers and be like,
they were tough, bro. First of all, I didn't understand it from the beginning. You told me, I'm like, why? Like, you could just throw on some shorts, bro. Like, what's the issue here? I know, but I want it to be like different. I want it to be out there.
Yes, because that makes me think you're more Ratatouille than anything, bro.
No. But that played into why it was such a big hit. This costume, but again, and first of all, it landed me a lot of like chicks, bro. Like, I don't know how, but for some reason, I don't know the correlation. But all of them were like, oh my God, please, can we take a picture? Can we take a picture? I'm like, of course. And so we'd start taking pictures, and after they're like, let me get your snap. And I'm like, cool. And obviously, I asked for some, but.
What'd you ask for?
2 girls, bro. One of them's the love of my life. I still got to hit her up, but I'm not going to name drop. But I showed you the picture. You know.
Oh, yeah, Tiana.
Don't do that, bro. He's like. Just kidding. But overall, the parties were sick. Like, it's always a fun time at ASU with parties. But again, that's what just caught me off guard. Like, I was like, damn, they could really come up behind me just because my cheeks are out and grab my cheeks. And it's like funny, like it's okay.
Well, no, I don't think it is, but it just happened. So you got to roll with the punches, you know.
I know, and it was okay. Like I'm not gonna be like insulted, but I was just thinking about it again, and I was like, yo, imagine switch it. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't be here right now to make the podcast if it switched, but
those type of people come to me.
All in all, it was a really fun night. I'm sad you couldn't come with us, bro. I really am. Because we hit like 3 different parties, and it was probably the best party night we've had. We met up with a ton of random people, and we saw a ton of people we knew randomly, but it was terrible. I got to be honest, bro. Girls. The girls that dress slutty, I'm just going to call it slutty because y'all know what you're doing, but good for y'all. I don't know how you guys don't freeze your asses off, bro. I would...
Sorry.
No, I agree. No, that's how I felt after the parties, bro. We're walking outside in a group. It's like 60 degrees. I say that like it's super cold. We're in Arizona. But I'm freezing my ass off in this like costume because it's like, it's revealing. And I'm looking at these girls.
You was not wearing the shirt. What you mean revealing?
I know. But I'm looking at these girls next to me wearing absolutely nothing as well. And they're just like, chill. And I'm like, I don't know how they do it. Massive respect, bro. Because I got cold.
They know what they're getting into.
No, I know, but that's just not easy, bro. I changed my insight. I was like, you know what, bro? You got to think about that shit. It was freezing. I was dying, but it was cool. I thought I was gonna get sick again, but thankfully all is well.
Yeah.
Cops pulled up to the last party and shut that down.
Cops been pulling. They pulled up to the one that I actually went to.
Yeah. They've been doing this, bro. Like it is.
I mean, they let the first like few ones slide. It looked like, and now they're all like showing up. Cops pulling up to all of them.
Yeah, especially on Halloween, they gotta be careful. But so I mean, I guess the day this podcast goes up will be Halloween. Today's Sunday, actually. Maybe if you're well enough, there'll probably be some party. Maybe we go. Maybe. One last hurrah, bro. One last hurrah, bro.
I got class at 6 on Tuesday.
But yeah, man, Halloween weekend has been sick. I hope everyone else's Halloween
is freezing right now.
It's cold right now.
And I'm wearing the robe. I don't know. That's what I'm saying,
bro. But again, you're still a little sick. Maybe it's okay. You got to pass. But yeah, I hope everyone else's Halloween is good. Make sure to stay safe. Be careful. Like, people are crazy. Like, really are. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. This is like the first Halloween that I've actually been out like that. Because last year I was sick again. I don't know why. I always get sick around this time.
This is my first time being sick, and
you don't get sick easily.
Where the fuck is the wood at?
Knock on something, bro.
Like it's probably 2 years, I'd say. Maybe
2 years
since I've been seriously sick. Yeah.
Oh
2
shit.
2 years probably. I didn't get sick all last year, and the year before that. It was probably during one of our seasons.
One of our seasons. I was gonna say, yeah.
And then
good for you, bro. I guess I'd rather have it that way. I think not get sick a lot, but when I do, it's gonna be like deathly, like bad.
Yeah, this one wasn't like horrible. It was just for that day. That day definitely.
That day was bad. You look. Yeah. I'm not even good. But yeah, man, it was good. It was a lot of fun this weekend. But some shit did happen this week. Okay, and I figured we'd talk about it. So Saturday, while people were probably partying it up, I was very excited because in Arizona we had our very own Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva fight. I'm just gonna bring this up. I don't know. Did you watch it? Did you end up watching it or no?
I don't give a fuck about Jake Paul. I don't give a I mean, I guess Anderson Silva.
I was like, oh,
but like, I didn't. I watched the highlights. Like, I watched like, the knockout and stuff and like that. But I didn't care. So, like,
we'll cover it quick then. But I'll just say this, bro. For the people that haven't seen it, Jake Paul beat Anderson Silva. Unanimous decision, went all the way. And, bro, Jake looks good. Like, I don't understand how people can knock him on this one. It doesn't make sense. I understand Anderson Silva's 47. I understand he's old. But the dude looks slick, bro. Like, the dude looked young in there. He's not his prime self. But... yes, Jake Paul. I said it on the podcast before. I said Jake Paul will win this. I think he will. But he looked better than I thought, and he took shots. Like, his chin held up a lot more than I thought he would. But But overall, I can't discredit Jake Paul like that anymore. I don't understand how people are still saying rigged. I don't understand how people are still saying like.
I think there's still a level of discredit. I mean,
there's like that fight a boxer thing, right?
No, well, yeah. Well, I mean, dude,
that's the only discredit.
Fought a boxer.
But that's the only discredit you can make, right? It's just a fight.
You're fighting people that haven't dedicated their time to the sport. Like Anderson Silva, yes, he's an MMA fighter, but he's only recently converted to dedicating his life to the strictly boxing portion.
But he beat one of the Julio Chavez Jr., bro, who was a world champion. Like he beat him a year ago.
I don't.
Like that's not easy. Like for someone who's not a boxer, right? So
I mean,
can't
no,
the
it's not
same be
simple.
said? Like we gave him Anderson.
No, I don't think you could be like, well, no, he's not serious. Like the dude takes serious. I'm pretty sure he boxes. Like
and he looks good.
He boxes for real. But,
he looks good.
But you can't do what he does though. I get it from his standpoint, but like you can't go calling out the best boxer.
Canelo, bro. He called out Canelo again in his post-fight.
You conference. Don't do that. I get it though. I get it for like the clicks and marketing and everything. Like I understand that, but like it's just.
It's not real. Yeah.
Right, come on.
I respect that though, bro. I mean, Jake is doing his thing, and you know what? The more people that like disbelieve he's a boxer, the more people that are gonna tune in because they want to see him lose. I mean, at the end of the day, like who knows what he's doing.
I'm never gonna tune in.
That's fine. But
bro, that's ridiculous. If you pay for those fights, you gotta be your brain dead.
Yeah, I don't understand how people are paying for the fights. Yeah. Doesn't mean watch illegally though. We do not do that or condone anything of that.
I don't think we mentioned that for us to have to even put a disclaimer.
No, but I said I watched it, so how would I watch it?
Oh, your cousin paid for it.
My cousin,
yeah, Marin.
I forgot
Marin.
Good old Marin. Marin ain't got no. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do something like
Marin.
That. Hey, get your back, bro. Hey. What else? We were watching this. I'll bring this up because it was really funny. The situation's not funny. Okay, I'd like to preface this by saying like none of this situation is funny, but for the people that know the name Darrell Brooks. Okay, this guy, if you don't know who this is, I recently found out too. I didn't even know who this guy was until like 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. But this is the guy who in Wisconsin ran over people with his car in a parade. Okay, so it's fucked up what he did. He killed 6, injured 61, and a year later now he's finally in like trial and stuff like that. Hey guys, so quick intermission. At this point in time, I just wanted to let you guys know that my mic is about to cut out for the rest of the episode. And I'm so sorry about that. I was playing with my cord, I was playing with my cord during recording, and then I realized that I accidentally disconnected it. But I didn't notice until after the rest of the episode recorded. So I'm so sorry, but my mic was not picking up for the rest of this episode. It's still audible. You can still hear it. It's just not great quality. So I'm really sorry. It won't happen again, but I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this episode. Anyway, back to the program. So I didn't know who this guy was. And again, to preface it before we talk about it, because it is some funny stuff that I'd like to talk about. Heart goes out to all the families and people that got injured and things of that sort. Like, it was not a funny moment, and what he did is not funny, but what happened at trial, I'm sorry, bro, might have been one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen in my life.
Dude's funny, bro. He's a fucking character.
Dude is but he's delusional. That's the problem. He's not funny because he's trying to be funny. He's funny.
I don't even think he's delusional. That motherfucker is just a character. That shit was hilarious to watch.
He doesn't. The problem is, and I watched.
No, he believes, bro. He believes in.
He believes himself. He thinks he's the victim. That's my problem. If you haven't seen any of the trials,
no, because I'm pretty sure he's like, yeah, I did it, but y'all don't got the shit to charge me for it, is what he said.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. He's delusional because he thinks he's like, yeah, but nothing's wrong with him.
Like, no. His whole thing is like, I'm a sovereign citizen, so I can't even be like claim or what do you say when we watch? He's like, you can't even charge me. He's like, there's not even an entity to charge me with this. He's like, there has to be a person to claim that I did it.
Oh my god! And every time he would be like, every time they would say a name, he's like, objection, I do not identify by that name, which might be the smartest thing I've ever heard in my life. I didn't even know you could do that.
Well, like, what if you commit a crime, go get your name legally changed at the courtroom? Can you still be tried for that case?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And we should stop talking about law because the comments were flooding us. There was like 5 comments, but
this guy.
The comments were when we were talking about law. Some people were like, "Yo, bro, this stuff, like this was."
Well, now hold on. I want to make a defense for myself. One, I said nothing incorrectly.
We just didn't know.
Who's we, motherfucker? I didn't say anything wrong. I literally.
But I was right. You were wrong. You were like, I don't think there's anything like that, and it was a
I said I don't think. I said I don't think. That doesn't claim it. That's like I just I'm like, nah, I don't think there is, but there might be. I didn't say definitively there wasn't.
No, I mean, I hear you. I'm just saying, like.
Well, no, but there wasn't like we were getting roasted for it. I didn't know. I said I didn't even think.
There was one guy, and this comment stuck out to me. It was really funny. It was on one of our TikToks, and he was like, because when we were just naming off the random laws, I posted on the TikTok. Go follow that, by the way, if you haven't already. He commented. He was like, "Damn, bro, is this the just say whatever the fuck you want podcast?"
That's what every fucking podcast is.
I was like, yes,
it is.
Say whatever the fuck you want. Obviously, we try to get it right, but listen, we're on the fly here. Like we're learning.
Listen, I said I think, all right.
We post those clips to find out. So like,
but one of the comments said that fucking whatever that statute of limitation shit doesn't work for murder. So I theoretically I was right.
Nah, bro, because you didn't make a case on that. Because
I'm not saying I was right or wrong. I just made it. I made an objective claim that does not side me out of the other way.
For the future, we are most likely gonna say shit that is not true or not right. It's not like
all I speak is facts, just like Darrell Brooks.
I don't mean to say it wrong. I just don't.
Facts.
Facts. Which takes us back to the Darrell Brooks case. This dude, seriously, just watch one clip of the trial, bro. I can't believe how well they tolerated this dude, bro. Like,
no, but
yelling at the judge, yelling at the jury, yelling at, like, spazzing out, him, like...
You know why, though? Like in a way, like, the judge has to do that. Like, a little bit, because if you don't, the dude can, like, well, she's just covering her ass in the sense, like, they can't come back at me saying, oh, I didn't give him a fair trial. Oh, I didn't give him chances. Oh, I didn't do this. This was, like, now she literally let him do everything. Everything.
Which was better, because he made himself guilty.
Yeah, it was bad.
He literally showed the jury why he's a fucking idiot. And it was, but he did it under his closing statement. I listened to the entire 50 minutes. His closing statement was him being, I swear, he acted like the victim. He was like, I have kids, I have a wife, shit. I did not, like, he was like, aside from the families that got hurt in this, nobody's heart is broken more than mine. And I was like, so his claim, and I was trying to figure it out, I was like, what is he in court for? Because is he not guilty automatically? Like, what are we reading into?
I don't know.
I was confused what they were trying to figure out, because it seemed pretty obvious. But I think they were trying to figure out whether it was like purposeful or accidental.
I accidentally ran into a parade of 6 people.
His claim was like it was not intentful. He said he honked at the people. He tried to get them to move. He tried to slow down. I was like, how the fuck are you running into a parade?
Motherfucker, after you hit the first person, you break. How do you go up and get hit 6 more?
There's a reason he got charged on
all no, that's crazy.
I forgot to look up what time he's serving. I'm pretty sure it's life on like 70,000 years. I don't know what it is, but thank God that guy's done. But till the end, he was literally like, I can't believe they got it wrong. Like, I can't believe. He was telling the jury in his closing statement, he was like, please, get this case right. And they did.
Man, he was bleeding it.
And they did, bro.
What was his official sentence?
I don't know. I didn't look. I should have looked.
So you watched a 50-minute closing statement, but not the verdict.
No, I watched the verdict.
Well, like the sentence.
The sentencing. Yeah, I didn't. Probably should have done that.
This guy, man, doesn't do any research.
Guilty on all accounts, so it's gotta be some kind of life. It's gotta be.
Yeah, probably.
But man, what an entertaining guy. Just an absolute idiot, bro. Yo, go watch some of the clips if you haven't. It is very entertaining. Again, heart goes out to all the victims. I can only imagine being one of the people that got hurt from that or something like that, and watching this guy act like a complete asshole, rude as fuck, and act like the victim. I can imagine I'd be pissed too, low-key. Because I'd be like, are you seriously getting up there? You ran over me with your car, and you're the one up there acting like a victim. I'd be pretty pissed. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. So I can see why people are mad. Because I saw the comments. They were not happy with how he was acting.
Okay, who the fuck are the comments?
I know, no, but like people,
yeah.
regular people.
Well, yeah, the victims.
Again,
yeah.
Dark humor. I did find it funny how he was acting because it was funny.
I'm gonna defend myself.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't even bring it up. He's defending himself. He did not have lawyers. He turned down the lawyers because he said, I can do this shit myself. the amount of I wonder, bro. I think every day he was just going on YouTube.
Oh, that shit was. That's what I'm saying, bro. That was objection. Why?
Well, I can't remember the last time someone defended themselves. The last person that's coming to mind is Ted Bundy because I'm pretty sure he defended himself.
I don't know. I have no clue. This is the first time I've heard of it. I didn't even know that was like possible.
This is wrong, bro. Fucking sorry. That's what I think. But yeah, man, I'm happy that guy's off the streets and he's getting what he deserves because that shit is sad, bro. Like, what the fuck are you thinking to run through a parade in your car?
I'll never know, bro. That shit. I mean, I remember that shit happening, but I didn't know it was this dude and all this.
Yeah,
that's recently come up.
He's finally gone, so
yep.
God bless, man. Hopefully the families can recover and get some peace now. But it was, can't lie, bro. That shit was really entertaining. Speaking of some entertainment, bro, I guess I'll bring up music. We said it last time. Drake and 21 were supposed to drop an album. They did not.
Did we mention that?
Huh?
You mentioned that last time?
We did. I did.
Shit.
I was very adamant on this, bro, because I'm a Drake stan. And
he does be right, Drake. Gotta be honest.
They ain't drop it. And here's my only problem with this. I can call me fucked up, but they ain't drop it this week because their music engineer guy or whatever, named 40, I think his name is?
It's OVO 40.
OVO 40, whatever his name is. Got COVID.
30. I don't know what his name is.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's 40. I'm pretty sure it's 40.
Right. Got COVID. And hope he feels better, but if you have COVID, surely the only thing you'd be doing is stay home. Can you not mix and master the project at home while you're sick?
You gotta be in your prime form to really capture the music, the essence that is 21 and Drake, bro.
I can't feel it right
you can't exactly, bro. You can't do that.
What it is, but I'm like,
I don't blame him. As long as the album's good, I don't care.
I think did he say how many songs it's gonna be on it?
I'm guessing it's gotta be more than 8.
15.
Gotta be more than 8 at the minimum.
Oh, bro, if he drops it under 10 albums.
Because how long was honestly Nevermind?
Honestly, Nevermind was like 13.
13?
And
okay.
and
like certified, what was CLB?
Was like 18.
Yeah, Drake never drops like a fucking 8
Under
project.
10.
Yeah, like an under 10. So I'm saying this.
21 does, I think. 21 does.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see.
Who gets more of the credit in collabs? Is it the first person or the second person? Or the bigger name?
I don't think you're fucking outclapping Drake, bro.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, is it automatically the more clouded person that gets the more?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's equally distributed. Oh, I mean, like, are you saying from like the fan standpoint, like to say like, that's Drake's album?
21's album?
No, I feel like all the collab albums are just collab album. Like the Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
Lil Baby, Lil Durk, yeah.
Yeah, like that collab. No one goes, oh, that's Lil Durk's album or that's Lil Baby's.
Can we be honest though? I've never heard someone say that collab album was my favorite album by that artist.
No, but you say both names. I've heard people be like, that Lil Durk, Lil Baby album was
great.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard like I've never heard someone be like let's just say the Juice WRLD Future one. I've never heard someone be like, oh my god, that Juice WRLD Future collab was one of my favorite albums from Juice WRLD or from Future. Like nobody favorites like collab albums because do they disconnect it from the actual artist, like the specific?
Well, no, you don't tie it to a specific artist. Like like you can't even judge that as a line of work. It's a collab album.
But
it's 2 artists. Well, it only makes sense if like I'm assuming like when you do something like that, it's the same 2 people on every fucking song.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like you can be like, oh, that's him, and we can base it off of that on him.
Right,
because what the Future Lil Uzi album, the collab album.
Future Lil Uzi album, yeah.
Yeah, like no one.
Which is great, but I don't classify that as a Lil Uzi album, and I don't classify that as a Future album.
Yes, that's the whole point. It's a fucking collab album.
But that's what I'm saying. So do you think someone surely has a favorite as a collab album? Like nobody.
Motherfucker, an album is an album. I think people are just gonna be like, "That's a good album," even though no one's gonna be like, "It's a good album," but it's a collab album, so we're just gonna diss it, you know?
Sorry, you collab. That's happening.
Yeah, no one does that.
That's factual. You can't say, "Oh my God, Juice WRLD's album was great when Future didn't have to work."
No, because there you would say it's a collab album. You're defeating her over running around in circles, bro.
I'm just saying. I feel like nobody's ever. It just seems weird.
No, I don't go up to people being like, "You guys." Favorite collab album.
Yeah. Oh my god, thank God the veteran. I'm freezing. I don't even know how long we're going. We can't take up too much time.
Sounds like they're having a great time.
Huh?
Sounds like they're having a great time. I don't think they're giving you a slice after what you did.
Slice for what I did, but I don't know. Maybe we could wrap it up quick. It is Halloween. We'll make this a quick one.
Trick or treat. All right, thank you for coming.
Trick or treat, bro. Be safe. Happy Halloween. Thank you guys so much for watching the Heatin podcast. We are out.